I think it's Mami Wata, and she's a mermaid.
Yeah. See, the whole kingdom of is in the abyss. You feel me? So when we talk about that's the Sumerian version of heaven, and is actually beneath in the abyss. Like I said, where Enki is king. So we talking about Set once again.
Right. Now, if I could just talk about Enki really quickly. When we're dealing with Enki was a reptilian. When we're dealing with mermaids, we're going to see scales. We're going to see where they're amphibious. When we're dealing with the Leviathan, we're going to see where it's a dragon or a serpent or some type of reptilian. And I'm so glad that you brought up Enki. There it is. Numa and Enki.
Go ahead. Yep.
That's Numa, the mother, aka Sophia, is what the Greeks would call her. And Enki, she's breastfeeding him. Numa and Enki. Now, this is according to the Sumerians. Depending on who you ask, the names may change. But we're still dealing with the same people. We're still dealing with Mami Wata. We're still dealing with the primordial waters. We're still dealing with the serpent from these primordial waters.
Like I was saying, as above, so below. So the Leviathan is also a pep, who is really the Most High, because we talk about something that is beyond, above the sun. We talking about something that can devour the sun, so to speak. Like you can even look up Yorgamanda, or like basically the serpent of the universe. Like everything is serpent mysticism. So the Leviathan and a pep like coincide with all ancient religions' views of the great serpent, as the great mother. Because where do we come from? We come from the waters. Like if you look up, they have so many different serpents. You got Yorgamanda that's supposed to surround the entire earth. You feel me? Like holding us in, and whenever he moves or whatever, we talking about floods and, basically the world being disrupted. The whole thing about the Milky Way being some big swirl is really that the Milky Way is a giant serpent. You know what I mean? There's supposed to be an even greater serpent than that surrounds the entire universe. So everything is serpent mysticism.
The Ouroboros dragon eating its own tail.
That represents infinity.
Yeah.
That's why I say everything is serpent mysticism. They like to ask, who invented the wheel? Or where did we get the idea to invent the wheel? We're looking at it right there. That's serpentine. Notice how the serpent had attached itself to his own tail, and that was the first circle. You know what I mean? I mean, all the way down to like electricity. Without coiling those two wires together, you don't have electricity. You feel me?
Right.
So all of that is like, so significant, like even down to the double helix, everything, the caduceus, everything is serpent mysticism. We wouldn't have any of these inventions if it wasn't for serpent mysticism. That's why we are the reptilians. You feel me? Ask the Dogons. You feel me? Ask the Twa people, the ancient Hibernians, where we get the word Hebrew, but that's another discussion.
That coil energy that we're also going to see within our own hair. Our hair coils.
We reptilians, not only is the spine, serpentine, but anything with a spine is an ancestor of the trilobite. So all creatures in the world with the spine are reptilian. So even everything that's an invertebrate. So all vertebrates are reptilians. That reptilians, all of them don't have bones. So even invertebrates are reptilian as well as vertebrates. We all are reptilian. the most ancient ancestor of all of the animal kingdom is the trilobite. So that's a reptilian. And, you know, we follow suit after that.
This all the time, and I swear it won't stop. People throwing shade, I be throwing sun rays.